All right. Good morning, everybody. Actually, good afternoon. Good morning to those of you that are in Mountain Time. Welcome to today's meeting, February 23rd, 2022. I want to welcome to the team Jean-Pierre Kino. She is the newest independent travel agent located in Michigan. And congratulations to Pam Robinson, who I saw is on the call. She's in Colorado, and she won one of the 20 gift cards given today on Vicky Fried's call. So congratulations, Pam. That is fantastic. I love it because almost every single one of Vicky's calls, one of you guys wins. Don't forget the agent incentives that are currently running on March 31st, the Princess Alaska incentive, that's through March 31st. Now that's for all AAA advisors in ACG, CMC, and Colorado. You can win weekly mystery gifts. I don't know if anybody had won this week, but we did actually have 3 bookings that were for 2022 departures for Alaska. And also the TTC incentive through March 31st, you'll receive a $25 per person per booking gift card. That's for all of their products. And that includes all of the independent travel agents through the AAA national footprint. And some of them are on our call. Reminders, and thank you, Connie. This will also be in the upcoming newsletter. Connie wanted to remind you of the Allianz Travel Smart app. When you sell an Allianz travel protection policy, be sure to tell your clients to download the Allianz Travel Smart app onto their smartphone or tablet. They can access their policy, file a claim, receive flight alerts, access a medical translator, find a hospital, doctor, pharmacy, police station, embassy, and much more. So search Allianz Travel Smart to download the app, and I highly suggest that you do so also, so you can talk about it to your clients. In addition, the POC contact information, I just went over this in new ITA training. One of the most important things is when you are booking your client, that each time you go over their information in POC, easily they can have the information could change. They could have changed their cell phone provider. They could have changed their email address. And when you try to contact them and you can't for any kind of schedule change, it can definitely result in a customer service issue. Even their home address. I think one of the last things that they would think about is, contacting AAA and letting them know they moved. So by just saying, I just want to confirm that all the information we have on you is correct, that would save you a lot of headaches. Upcoming meetings, Thursday, February 24th at 2 p.m., which is tomorrow, the AAA Cashback Visa Signature Card. So don't forget that if you want to offer your clients an opportunity to get cash back. Wednesday, March 2nd at 2 p.m., we'll have TravCorp with Julia Stecker discussing group travel. And I don't know what happened, but all of my meetings that were set up for TravCorp suddenly went to Pacific time. That's why it suddenly showed 11 a.m. I am going to change it and update it again to Eastern time. Wednesday, March 9th, we have Allianz with Mike Reed. Wednesday, March 16th, TravCorp with Jennifer Kennedy, Insight and Luxury Gold. And Wednesday, March 23 at 2 p.m., a talk with Jennifer Thorson. And as you probably noticed that I have removed all of this year's meetings for the ITA update. I just feel that if we don't have something to talk about, I just don't want to throw something in there because it's on the calendar. So I will post and send you when there's something specific. And we have also changed it to 2 p.m. since it normally on Wednesdays, you've got that Royal Caribbean with Vicky Fried, and it's good to take a little break. And so we'll be starting our meetings in 2022 going forward at 2 p.m. So today's guest, we've got Pam Barish from Delta Vacations. There is her contact information. So when you receive this recording, it will be on there. And Pam, I am going to go ahead and let you share your screen.
Okay, great. Thank you. And it's slowly coming your way. It's cold here and it's a little slow. Perfect. Can you see that okay, Rosenda?
Yeah, yep, I can see it perfectly.
Great. Okay, great. So Hello, everybody. Welcome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Pam Barrich, and I'm a business development manager with Delta Vacations, going on 16 plus years now. So I've been around with the company for a while. I've worked with AAA my whole career at Delta Vacations. And today, if you're not familiar with Delta Vacations, I'm going to talk a little bit about who we are, why you should be booking Delta Vacations, what makes us unique, and then what's in it for you, because this is really your own personal business that you're building on. So first of all, if you're not familiar with Delta Vacations, we have been in the industry for more than, oops, not moving, sorry. Okay, my screen disappeared, sorry. Try this again.
We can still see it, Pam.
You can still see it, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've got a blank screen.
Well, if you'd like to send it to me, I can share if you can't move it. So go ahead.
Actually, Pam, I can forward it for you.
You know what? It just popped up again. I'm
Okay.
sorry, it might just be my Wi-Fi. But so anyways, back to Delta Vacations. If you've never heard of us before, we have been around for 50 plus years. We are one of the largest providers of vacation packages in the United States, and we are wholly owned by Delta Airlines. We offer convenient nonstop shopping that bundles your flights aboard Delta or one of our codeshare partners that you see there. We have a lot of partners in our SkyTeam Alliance, but this allows us to offer more than 300 top leisure destinations with more than 5,000 hotels. And I'm sorry, it just stopped on me again. Are you still seeing the presentation?
Yes.
Yes, and Pam, I can forward it if you, it allows me to forward through it if you have if you can't see it.
If you don't mind, that would be awesome, because it keeps disappearing from my screen. It says can't display content, so.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Hang one moment, Connie. Bob had said that he can't see the screen. Can everybody see the screen? You can just put in the chat whether or not you can see the Delta Vacations graphic. Okay. Melissa cannot, Lynetta can, Connie can, I can.
You know what, Rosenda, maybe because I was also going to pop onto World Agent Direct. Let me stop sharing. Maybe it's something with my PowerPoint.
That's fine.
Let's try. Are you able to see my World Agent Direct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you know what, I'll just kind of talk from here because I was going to walk through this anyway. So, but again, the advantages of working with Delta Vacations are that we have convenient one-stop shopping, so you can do your airfare, hotel, rental cars, transfers, tours, even travel protection, all through Delta Vacations in one booking. So it makes it really easy. When you bundle things together, you're going to have some pricing advantages. You do earn commission on all components of the booking. So even all of your air, whether you are booked in the main cabin or the premium cabins, you'll earn 3% on domestic air, except for Hawaii, 5% commission on air everywhere else in the world, including Hawaii. And then your land commissions are also really nice. For Mexico and Caribbean, you're at 17% commission. And that's not just the hotel, but if you pre-sell any tours or excursions, those are also commissionable at 17%. And then the rest of the US, Hawaii, basically the rest of the world is 15% commission on the land portion. Now we have a really flexible hold, cancel, and payment policy. If it's booked far enough out, 31 or more days prior, you're able to hold that booking for up to 72 hours, and then a minimum deposit of $200 per person is required, with final payment due 31 days prior to departure. And then again, we're here, we've got your back. We have outstanding sales support. Our customer engagement center is open 24/7, 365 days out of the year. So no matter what you need, there's somebody there to assist you, whether it's before, during, or after your clients travel. Our product offering does include everything from standard to luxury hotels, all-inclusive properties, Some destinations, we even offer condominiums, villas, even rental homes in a few destinations too. So no matter what your clients are looking for, you're probably going to be able to find something that suits their needs. For the full list of our destinations and all the hotels that we offer, go to the destination info tab on World Agent Direct. And as you scroll down through here, it's going to give you an idea of where we offer vacation packages to. If you click on the destination, there's a lot of details there. Even if you're not familiar with a destination, we have a brief overview. Then we'll list the hotels that we offer in that region. When you click on the hotel, and anything that you see with the underline means it's a link to something else. So you can just keep going further and further into it to get information on the hotel, the room types. Always check out the good to know, because if there's something happening, whether it's construction or any other added values, that'll pop up under the good to know tab there. So there's a lot of details there. And again, even if you're not selling Delta Vacations, this is a really great go-to resource for you on destinations, on hotels. Also, I want you to just kind of notice up here our themed vacations. We do offer luxury vacations because we have the Delta One, the first class service, private VIP transfers. Those are available in select destinations. I also want to point out the romance vacations, because throughout the pandemic, even prior to the pandemic, this was a really, really big market for us. And even with COVID, we saw that people were still booking destination weddings and honeymoons. Nothing was going to stop them from traveling. So if you're into that niche, we do have somebody that will assist you with destination weddings. They will set up the date, time, and location of the wedding. So really all you need to do is book the bride and groom and the guests that are going to attend that wedding. We give you a special promo code so that there's a discount. So there's a lot of valuable reasons to use Delta Vacations for your destination weddings. And if they do the upgraded weddings, those are commissionable to you as well. And remember, if you're selling Mexico or Caribbean, you'll earn 17% on that destination wedding. And then also honeymoons. We have select hotel partners that have given exclusive offers for our honeymoon guest. And again, if you're going to be booking either destination wedding or honeymoon, you can call in and speak to one of our specialists. Or if you scroll down here, it's going to give you an idea of where we have weddings, honeymoons available, the hotels that are offering in that program, and the weddings themselves. So there's a lot of information right under this destination info tab. Another thing that I want to point out here, if for some reason you're not able to secure something through Disney Direct, we do offer on-site Walt Disney World Resort hotels. We also have tickets available, not only for Walt Disney, but also Universal Vacations. So if you have somebody doing both parks, you can really tie that in together with Delta Vacations in one package and hit the Disney and the Universal Studios. So that's kind of nice. Ski and Mountain, we're kind of revamping that program. So you'll slowly see us adding more of the ski destinations in here. The other thing I want to touch on, group travel options. So we have traditional groups. If you have 20 or more people that are traveling together, doing the same itinerary, traditional groups are going to be a great option for you because it has a set price. There's different deposit periods. So it's really easy to book a group that's traveling together. However, if you have a smaller group that wants to travel together, but they need to have flexibility, that's why we call it flexible getaways, in either their departure city or their length of stay, you can use one of our flexible getaways. And this is a really great program because everybody's booked separately. And we give you a promo code. So the promo code kind of links them as a group at the hotel so they know to get the rooms together, that kind of thing. But it also gives them a savings of up to $225 off their vacation package. And it's tiered based on the package price. So again, a lot of details under the destination info tab. Something else I like here too, where to go now. This is a quick link to let you know where you can send your clients right away. We also have US getaways and national parks. And this is fairly new. You know, with the pandemic, we started to see a lot more people traveling domestically. So we have added more hotels and resort properties near national and state parks. And I have to say, prior to the pandemic, I really wasn't familiar with a lot of our domestic national and state parks, which is pretty sad. You know, we know about everywhere else in the world, but where we live. So this is a handy guide that we have in here. It lists all of the national and state parks, the closest airport to that park, the distance from the airport, and the driving time. So if you're not familiar with it and you have to put something together, kind of FIT for your clients visiting some of these national parks, this is really a great resource for you. So from there, I'm going to move over to the sales training tab. And what you're going to be using this for, this is where you can log on to join all of our live weekly webinars. We do record these webinars and then they are housed in our marketing hub. So if you miss it for some reason, you can just get this quick link to our marketing hub here, and you'll find hundreds of webinars that have been recorded and saved here. And it's not only just about Delta Vacations, it's about our booking engine, marketing techniques, destinations, hotel partners. So there's all kinds of good information on there. And some of the videos are just like 12 minutes. So you can just watch them at your leisure by clicking on the Delta Vacations Marketing Hub. And agent incentives, you do get rewarded for your sales with Delta Vacations. So if you do not have a personal booking code, please make sure to set one up. I'll show you how to do that at the end of this. But we track all of your bookings by your personal booking code, and then we tally them up each quarter. Depending on the dollar amount, you'll earn a certain dollars e-certificate that you can use for your own personal travel. These certificates are good for 2 years. You can combine them. So the more you have, the greater savings you're going to have for your next personal vacation. And again, when we get in a little bit further into the booking engine, I'll show you where to sign up for that and where to make sure you've opted in for the incentive. Marketing materials. Now, this is where our marketing hub is located, and that's where you can go link in to get the recorded webinars. But there's also some great pieces here, especially because you're working on your own from your home offices. We have a lot of nice pre-authorized pieces, whether it's flyers, e-postcards, lots of different things, even for social media, where you can post your own call to action on there and just put it on your, if you're doing something on social media or if you're doing an email blast to your client base. There's a lot of things under the advertising pieces here. So again, in Marketing Hub is a whole nother training. Some we'll probably have to go through some time, and there's some recorded ones on here too, but this is a really great tool for you because you're marketing from your own home-based offices. Then the Resource Center tab, I think this is about as important as the Destination Info tab. This is where you're going to go to find all the critical information. I'd say about 99% of your questions about Delta Vacations or a destination can probably be answered under this tab and the Destination Info tab. This is where you will request a personal booking code if you've not already done so. Once you get that personal booking code, you'll come back to the Resource Center tab, go to Update User Profile. And then if you scroll down to the very bottom, just make sure to enter your personal booking code in this box right here and make sure you opt in for the incentive. And that way we're going to start tracking all of your bookings. Also under the Resource Center tab, another thing that I really, really like, our flight schedule quick reference guide. And this is really handy. It gives you all the nonstop flights out of most of our hubs. It's broken down. You can either do it by destination or by departure city. And what I like about this is it will give you, like say we're looking at the nonstop service out of Detroit. It lists it by destination. It gives you the dates the flights are available as well as the days of the week. So this is really helpful if you've got clients that are wanting to try and stick to a nonstop flight. Of course, we still have schedule changes, unfortunately, but this is a good resource for you as well. Also, one huge benefit of selling Delta Vacations is the Sky Miles program. And I know you have other vendors that you can sell packages with in Delta Airlines, but if you're selling Delta Airlines in a package, it really should be with Delta Vacations. Your clients will earn all of their credited flight miles They will also earn up to 5,000 bonus miles per person in the booking. And all of this helps keep, count towards their the daily qualifying status. So if you have anybody that's a SkyMiles member, that's really important. Make sure you have their SkyMiles number in the booking and World Agent Direct. But again, they can really rack up their points quickly. And sometimes we have special promotions just for SkyMiles members. So if you have somebody that is not a SkyMiles member and you want them to be able to take advantage of these offers, under that SkyMiles tab, it's very, very tiny. But down here, you see it says join and it's underlined. If you click on that, you basically need your client's name, email address. There's a couple other things. It's really like you can fill it out in less than a minute. I'm trying to think. Name, date of birth, email, zip code, and that'll get you a number for them right away. So they can take advantage of these special offers, and then they'll go in on their own to finish setting up like their security codes and all of that. So you don't have to mess with any of that. Also, under Resource Center tab, all of our policies and procedures. Again, if you have questions about our hold, cancel, or payment policy, you can find those details here. Travel protection plans, I briefly want to talk about those as well. And I know you work with Allianz directly. We also work with Allianz, and we have 2 travel protection plans that are available for your clients if they choose to go that route. The nice thing about both of our plans, the basic and the plus, they are canceled for any reason, no questions asked prior to departure. So that's prior to the minute that that plane pulls away from the jetway, gets ready to take off. Your clients can cancel. They'll get either a refund or refund back via a voucher, no questions asked. Then once travel begins, they're covered by Allianz for our Part B travel protection plan, and it gives them full medical coverage, all of that while they're in destination. We just bumped up the coverage to $50,000 for emergency medical and $50,000 emergency transportation. So that really qualifies them for most of the destinations now that are wanting medical insurance while you're there. The travel protection plan is based on the total package cost, so pricing will vary, and it can be added up to 7 days after deposit has been made, so you have the cancel for any reason benefit. Also, one of the big advantages of selling Delta Vacations is the unpublished airfare. So in order to get the unpublished airfare, we do have a minimum hotel or car rental, depending on the destination, to get these unpublished airfares. But this is true whether it's main cabin, Delta Comfort Plus, first class, even Delta One. And you'll find we've got some really great discounted rates if you have that hotel along with it. So also think for us pre and post cruise. For Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and San Juan, we just have a 1-night minimum, which is great. We've got a wide hotel selection, great flights on Delta into different areas of Florida and basically everywhere else that the cruises go out of. So don't forget us for pre and post cruise. For Europe, it's a 3-night hotel minimum. You can split that stay, so you can do 2 nights pre, 1 night post, or vice versa. A lot of people use us for their pre and post river cruises. Also, if they're doing an escorted tour, a lot of times they'll use us for pre and post just because we have such great pricing on our airfare. And again, if you have the unpublished, even Delta One seating, it's a minimum deposit of $200 per person. Then the other really important section here, this travel info. If somebody's up in the air about what they want to do, you can go to our bucket list experiences, and it just, they will change periodically, but it gives you different ideas like hot air ballooning out west or wine tasting, different things like that. If you have any questions about COVID, we've got an FAQ section here. This is also where you will go to connect to the Delta Interactive Map. And this is where it's going to give you all the details that you need for clients traveling to whatever destination in the world. So it actually is a link over to the Delta site. And if you've not used this interactive map before, it's really, really fabulous. Again, whether you've got people traveling on Delta Vacations or if they're traveling on cruise or going to be doing multi countries in Europe, you can go in here and plug in all the information, and it gives you exactly what they're going to need as far as entry requirements. And then again, down here under Agent Profile Center, this is where you'll add your personal booking code in. If you're not already on the agent list, Rosenda, you and Connie are probably the admins, but you'll be able to add somebody in by going to Manage Agent List, and then they can go in and update their profile and request a personal booking code. Then our Special Deals and Offers tab. This is where you're going to go to find all of our promotions. Right now, the biggie is that Sky Miles save up to $350 per booking. It's, again, a tiered, but it's a pretty nice savings. As a part of ACG, you do have the member benefit that saves up to $100. But right now, this saving up to $350 kind of trumps that. But, you know, we don't always have these promos out there. So always remember, you've got ACG member benefits, which I'll send all that information to Rosenda so she can share it with you. But you've always got something to kind of help you close that sale. And if your clients are, again, open, kind of relying on you to make some suggestions, make sure to check the adult vacations, our top 10 family-friendly vacations, and also, if you scroll down, our Delta Vacations Dream Deals. So these are offers that our product team has already built in a discount or a value add, you know, whether it's a spa credit, dining credit, something like that. But these are all, they already have the value added in. So then you can throw that promo code on top of it and really give your clients some great savings and some great valuable rates. And last but not least, oh, I'm sorry, you know what? One other thing I want to show you too, under that Special Deals and Offer tab, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, sometimes there are exclusive offers for Sky Miles members. Like we have this medallion offer, this SM Loyal 2021. Also check there, you know, your clients, depending on the package price, this may be a better offer than the SM Go 350. So you just kind of have to plug the promo code in and see what it does to the pricing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through a couple different booking scenarios. When you're on our homepage, we have like a little quick pop-up box. If you just need to get a price really quick, you can throw in, you know, simple Detroit, Las Vegas, whatever. It'll give you a price back pretty quickly. Otherwise, I prefer going to the booking tab because, again, if you want to do a honeymoon package, you have to go here and click the honeymoon link. So you are making sure you're getting the hotels with the honeymoon amenities for your clients. This is also, you can book land only. So if they booked Delta Air themselves, even if they booked on another carrier, you can still book land only with us. You can do multi-destination. So if you're doing multi-destination Hawaii, even US, even some parts of Europe, you can do multi-destination pricing right on World Agent Direct through here by plugging in the different city pairs and departure dates. And then just for vacation packages, the system defaults to best price. Now, if your clients are wanting one of the premium cabins, such as Delta One or Comfort Plus, the only way to do that right now is to search by price. Eventually, you'll be able to do it through departure time, but right now, departure time, you can only book the main cabin. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at best price. Let's throw in Delta Comfort Plus. Again, you'll throw in your airport codes. If they know what hotel they want, you can click this box and request a specific hotel. Otherwise, you'll plug in, you know, the hotel. If they're only using the hotel for part of their stay, say they're booking Europe to get that discounted air in the 3 nights hotel, if you click here, it'll give you a drop-down box so you can let them know what dates you're going to be using the hotel for. Otherwise, you know, plug in adults, children, ages. The promo code, that SM Go 350 would go here. Sky Miles number has to be plugged in with that SM Go 352. So again, pretty easy. And once you do that, the first thing that's going to come back is the air. And again, because we did best price, it's going to give us the best price, not necessarily the best time, because you've got a 6 p.m. departure. But if you're not happy with that, if you click on view more flights, it will give you more flight options. And then what pops up first is the SkyMiles members picks. And these are hotels that have been vetted by our SkyMiles members. They're all 4-star and above. They all have received a 90% or above rating. So they're good go-tos if you're not familiar with a hotel in a certain destination. You'll see this package price over here to the right. That is the lead-in least expensive package once you get past the SkyMiles members pick. So that would be for the Excalibur Hotel and Casino. And you'll see here some of these others like Encore at Wynn. It tells you how much more it's going to be for that particular property above this package price here. A couple things too that really are going to help you narrow down your search. Whoops. Some of the filters we have here. So again, it's listed by SkyMiles members picks. You can change that if you don't like that, but it always defaults to that. You can select a certain hotel. If you filter by location, this is going to give you different areas, particularly for Vegas, you know, on the strip, off the strip, downtown, right in the center of the strip. So it helps you narrow things down further. And then if you click on additional hotel filters, this, oh, there we go. Again, it even narrows it down further. You can do it by ratings. Some destinations have hotel brands. If you're doing Walt Disney or Universal and you want to do the on-site hotels, they'll be listed under here, under the brand. Different amenities that you're looking for. If you have properties that are family friendly, that will be listed here. Here you see romance. We also have, when there's apartments or villas, condos, those will all be listed under property types in the destination. So it makes it really easy for you to filter through things. Now, the other thing I want to show you that's really handy is that you can email your clients a quote on just one hotel or multiple hotels. So let's say they're considering the D Las Vegas and Golden Nugget. What you'll do is go in that box by the word compare and put a check mark in there. And then once you've done that, go back and click on the word compare. And hopefully this will, does my second screen show up?
No, I'm still just seeing your
Okay.
original screen showing the cost of the $1,064.27.
Okay, well, let's see. So what happens, and I'm sorry, I'm not sure why it's not popping up, but a smaller screen will pop up with just these hotels. It'll have the airfare, and then you'll click through and pick what room categories you want to send to them. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, click next, and it gives you the option to email it to the clients. Rosenda, what I will do, I've got a couple of slides formatting that. So I will go ahead and send you those two and you can share it with the team. But it's really pretty simple and easy. You know, just make sure you, after you click the box, click on the word compare in one of them. So once they decide on the hotel, you can go ahead and select the hotel. Then it's going to move on to the transfers and car rental section. And if they don't want any of those, you can go ahead and move on to the next page, which is going to be excursions. And we don't have any excursions right now for Vegas. Okay, that's a little crazy. Because we have helicopter tours and things. I'm not sure why those are not showing up. Then this is where you will opt in for the insurance. So again, it's going to give you the information, the rate if you're doing the Travel Protection Plus versus the basic. And you know, the basic is the one where they'll get vouchers back as a refund. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because I almost prefer that, because it's going to keep them coming back to you, because they're going to have vouchers that they want to use to rebook. So you're going to make sure that, you know, they come back and book again. So either way, the Travel Protection Plus just gives it back to the original form of payment. But as you'll see, there's a significant savings in the Travel Protection, the basic plan. If they choose not to take Travel Protection, you will click that box here. Just make sure to quote these cancel policies, cancel dates and fees to your clients. Just, you know, and I always like to kind of cut and paste this when I send it to them, just so they know what they'll be responsible for if they don't have insurance. And then from there, it'll, oh, whoops, didn't just hit no. And then this is screen 2. If it's not, it should be set up to email to you the documents to your email address. But if it's not for some reason, you can throw your email address in here. Go ahead and continue. It's going to give you an overview of what you've booked and kind of an option to make any changes if you want. Then you'll have to just go down, accept the rules and restrictions. This says purchase now, and it's probably because I booked March 1st, so it's just a little over a week away. Otherwise, there's going to be an option here, confirm, and it lets you hold it for 72 hours. So it's pretty self-explanatory walking through the bookings. I wanted to also show you back on the home page. So say you have bookings. If you go down to the booking maintenance section, view my online bookings, this is also where you're going to retrieve their travel documents. But if you do view my online bookings, you can go down and open that booking up. And there's still some things that you can do to make modifications. We're not quite there yet as far as changing hotels or flights once a booking is put on hold. But if you didn't have the frequent flyer information, you can plug it in here when they've got it handy. This is also where you will want to make a note. We have something new. If you opt in to have the customer information sent to the airline, by clicking that, and then a box will pop up for their phone number. This is really handy because if there's any schedule changes or last minute cancellations, anything like that, and say it happens at 1 o'clock in the morning when you're not even working, it'll send a note to your clients, text or call. So it's really handy. That's the only thing we use it for. We don't market to them or anything, but it's just another way for them to be up to date on what's happening with their flight. This is where you'll go to click on this link, and this is where you can make their seat assignments. I mentioned earlier that you can do land only. If you're doing land only with us, this informational air section, even if it's another carrier, you're going to want to go in there, click on the add button so you can add in their flights, their arrival, and their departure flights. This way, if they've got transfers or a car rental being held for them, all the flight information is going to be in there. And again, ground transportation, any of these red buttons, if you click them, you can add to the booking. So if you forgot to book transfers, you can go ahead and throw that in there. If you want to add the car rental back, you can go ahead and put that in there at that time. The other thing that I really like, and again, well, it didn't have tours and activities, probably because we're so close in, but the activities here, you can actually send a link to your clients. If you go to where it says print/email up here, again, it'll open up another page and you can go through and select what tours you want to send to them. You know, you can click like the half-day driver van, Chichen Itza van, and then that'll send them a link to not only the tour description, but the price. And then you can go back in once they've decided and add it in yourself. You do have to pay for it when you add it in, but it's just a quick and easy way so you don't have to call in. The only time you really have to call in to book a tour is if it's within 10 days of departure. And last but not least, if you forgot to put the promo code in, or say they didn't have their SkyMiles number, so you couldn't put the promo code in, you can add their SkyMiles number, come down here, add the promo code, and it will take off, you know, whatever amount of money based on the package price. And again, most importantly, the cancel fees, terms and conditions. make sure your clients are aware of that if they've not purchased a travel protection plan. Then if you're ready to go make a payment, you can go down to manage payments and just click on add a payment. This is credit card, check. I want to also mention, if your clients have a Delta Vacations gift card or certificate, you can apply it here. If they have a voucher, and chances are your clients, if they were traveling during COVID and had to cancel, they've got a Delta Vacations voucher. You can add that payment right online here. And the other bonus that you're not going to be able to do with any other company is paying with their Delta gift card from their Sky Miles. So what your clients can do, if they have enough Sky Miles, they can redeem them for Delta gift cards. And then you can use that Delta gift card as a form of payment. So they can actually use up to $2,500 worth of Delta gift cards to pay for the Delta Vacations package. And you simply will just click the Delta gift card. Once they have that card, throw in the card number, the redemption code or PIN, and apply it as payment. So it's really simple. For them to do that, they do have to go to the Sky Miles Marketplace and redeem their miles for a Delta gift card first, but then they can give you that gift card information. The other thing I wanted to point out, and again, this is handy if your clients know what form of payment they're going to be using to do the final payment, but you throw down to the deposit and go in, and if you hit schedule final payment, it's just kind of like an auto bill pay. You'll enter in all the credit card information, and the day that the final payment is due, the system will automatically go in and charge it. So if you forget to do it, you know the system's going to take care of it. This is a handy thing to have too if you're not in the office every day. But again, just some things kind of trying to make your life easier. That Delta gift card with the Sky Miles is something that's fairly new. So your clients may not be aware of it if they're Sky Miles members. So make sure to let them know, because it allows them to use up their miles and you still get credit for the booking. You're still going to earn full commission. It's a great deal for your clients as well as for you. Rosenda, do you have any questions? Or does anybody, I can't see the chat box.
We do. We have, well, there's a couple of questions. First, is there a way in World Agent Direct to book comfort and the outbound flights and first business class flights on the return?
That you do have to call in, unfortunately.
Okay. The next question. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I always recommend starting the booking in World Agent Direct. So book at Comfort Plus round trip, and then you can call in and just have them change the return portion. That way you've got the names in there. You can still see the booking. I just like it because you have more control over it that way.
Okay. And then are you saying that if someone had a canceled flight, but not a package with flight and hotel, they can use towards a Delta package, possibly land only?
Yes. What if they have a Delta Airlines certificate? They can use that, apply it towards a Delta Vacations package. But there's a couple things to be aware of. It does have to be the first form of payment on a booking. So if they've already made a deposit, there's no way that we can add it after the fact. And they do need to be called in if it's a Delta Airlines voucher. So anything starting with a 006 would have to be called in to reservations.
Okay, and I'm interested to hear more about their home condo rentals, as I'm getting a lot of people interested in VRBO or Airbnb. Do you offer anything similar?
Well, it varies by destination. So Hawaii is one of the destinations where you'll find that we have several condo and villa rentals. Right now, Orlando, Florida, I believe, is the only destination that has rental homes. We're kind of just starting to add those into the system. But, unfortunately, I wish there was a tab for that. It will show up in the booking engine under that filter if there's homes, condos, or villas available. Otherwise, you would have to really, and I know this is kind of a pain, but just search by destination. And then when you go down to see our products here, it'll list if it's a condominium. We got a lot of condominiums in the Hawaiian Islands specifically.
Okay, Pam, a question that I had received earlier today from a new agent was, do you do price match? If they find something on Orbitz or Priceline, do you do a price match?
We did pre-COVID. We have not put that program back in place yet, just because we're still trying to, although we're fully staffed, we just don't have the manpower to manage handling the price match. I'm hoping they'll bring it back sometime in the near future, but right now we do not have that.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions, further questions for Pam? You can either put in the chat or unmute yourself. If not, I want to thank you, Pam, very much. Very informative. I mean, you've got so much information in there. It's incredible. As Connie said, I learned a lot. So did I. And I hope that the agents that hung in there, because normally it is, a little shorter meeting, but I knew we would allow time. I've also expanded our meeting times to 45 minutes for the future to make sure we have enough time. So if there aren't any questions, I want to thank you, Pam, for, again, a great presentation. And for those of you, have a wonderful evening. And I will be sending out the recording.
Okay, and Rosenda and Connie, I'll send you some backup material too, just because I didn't have my slide presentations, so you can share it with the team. And if anybody needs me, please email, give me a call. I'm here to help you.
Thanks,
Hey, Pam, what you would want to do is go ahead and send me the PowerPoint and the backup, and then I will add it to the recording.
Okay, and you know what, Rosenda, I will actually record on the PowerPoint and then send it to you.
That'll be perfect.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.